Yeah, welcome back to another Music Maker guitar video. Josh here as always, and I wanted to talk just about, it's going to be Tone Tuesday, so big announcement for today is I'm going to be going back to the notebook. It's been a while since I've done like notebooks for Tone Tuesdays, but I do think it's time, again, for me to level up my own playing in that way, and I'm feeling a lot of drive to do some certain things. I'm not going to disclose any of that yet. I'm going to go ahead and actually write my stuff in the book and get to work this week, and I will start sharing that next week. But I'm going to get back on that. So next week you have the notebook to look forward to. And this week I wanted to share, I don't want to share too much, so I'm just going to leave some of the more personal details out of this story so that I protect everybody involved. But I had something really, really cool happen this weekend. You know, as music players and writers and artists, a lot of the times, like, we put out work and for whatever reason, it feels that that nobody even really realizes that we did it, or maybe they do superficially for like a month or so, and then it's like kind of gone or in the ether or whatever. And what happened this weekend was a really cool reminder that that's not necessarily the case. And just kind of really quickly, without rambling on too much, what happened was I wrote the song that I was actually just playing. It's a song called Dear Linda. And I actually wrote that song really kind of fresh out of college because I had a lot of, actually, full disclosure, a bunch of student loans I was paying off. And Sally Mae was calling, and the person that was leaving me messages all the time was actually just like some voicemail robot who called herself Linda. So I figured, you know, since I couldn't actually just answer the phone and go like no, because they just didn't work that way, I would just not answer the phone, and I wrote this letter to her in the form of this song, Dear Linda. I just ain't got the cash. I can't pay you today. And essentially, I recorded it a couple of times, and it kind of sat in the vault. And one of the times that I recorded it was with the band Job People, who I did a show with on Friday this past weekend. And they were a bunch of great dudes that I used to play with. And what ended up happening was I ended up leaving the band at a certain point. It was a long drive, and they needed a person to be there like every week for rehearsals. And, you know, us artists, we don't get paid to rehearse. You know, when we're doing something that we love and it's a passion project, it was just getting to the point where, like, I was driving, you know, maybe 2 hours to Philly every week just to rehearse, and then we would have gigs. And gigs were great, but, you know, just the commitment that I think those guys wanted at the time was more than I could handle. So I ended up leaving, and they ended up getting a replacement. But at that point, I had been with them for a while, and we wrote this record together, and this was one of the songs on the record was Dear Linda. Anyways, right after I left the band, there was this guy who started following the band, and he got a record, and his favorite song for like the last almost 10 years has been Dear Linda, although the band never plays the song because I hadn't been in it. So this last weekend we played it, and he was there, and we were able to have kind of our moment together, just kind of recognizing that. And he came up and had some very, very kind words after the show. And anyways, it was just a really, really amazing connection that meant a lot to me. So anyways, that said, my guy, thank you for hearing the song and for listening to it for all these years. And anybody else who's out there that's checking out that stuff, I do always put a link in the description of every video to my Bandcamp page. I will say some of those things are self-recorded home recordings. I hadn't figured out all my sounds yet, but I think each one is a good mark of, you know, my progress over the years, and I think they're, you know, in each their own right, they're cool records. So, you know, if you're interested in that stuff, there is a lot of it. That said, when this channel does hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a new record, and it's going to be all of my favorite people to play with currently, and I'm going to get some of the people from the past that I love playing with, and I have some new faces as well. So please subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends, follow this channel, and let's get this up there. I have been seeing new subscribers, so thank you guys for joining, and welcome to the channel. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll get weird on Wednesday, okay? Thank you again so much for checking it out, and I'm going to go ahead and play my way out. See you tomorrow.